Hey, welcome to the Stealthy Aging Secrets. I changed the name because the other one was just too cumbersome. And of course, now I can't remember. It's Stealthy Aging Secrets live broadcast. Yeah. And it's a little wonky today. And my neighbor is mowing lawn. So, of course, perfect timing, right? But we're going to muddle through anyway. So this month is all about movement, and I've shared about how crucial movement is for us, especially as we age, and the benefits are pretty astounding. And I'm also sharing this month some stealthy tricks to be able to add more movement into your day. And so that is why I'm in the car. I am parked. I'm in my own driveway. In fact, I don't even have the engine on. So no worries about safety there. I call this driver seat isometrics. And it is inspired by the late, great Teresa Tapp, the founder of T-Tap, which is one of my all-time favorite exercise routines. And so I'll share with you that the great thing about this little movement is that you will feel it. You will feel it. The harder you work it, the more you'll feel it. It will increase your heart rate, it will increase your breath rate, and you're going to feel some muscles afterward. So, and during actually. So let's get started. This is actually, I'm going to show it to you in two parts. Upper body and then the lower body, because my camera situation in the car is wonky. So you're just going to have to kind of imagine what my lower half is doing when we get there. So all right, first off, we're going to take your hand. You can stretch. Oh, it feels good to stretch. And you're going to want your thumbs out. You're going to find, as well as you can on however your steering wheel is configured, you want to find put your right hand, this is for people in the US with driving in the left, put your right hand at 3 o'clock and your left hand at 9 o'clock, that's roughly, and then your thumb is out. Now, the thumb, I learned this from Teresa Tapp. Somehow, I don't understand it, but somehow the thumb is connected to the core. And you can even try just maybe closing your eyes and focusing on your core and see what it feels like when your thumbs are way out, stretched out, and then fold your thumbs in and see if you notice a difference. I really notice a difference there. It's very dramatic. So we're putting our thumbs out so that we can get that extra core activation. And what we're going to do is, in isometrics, it's all about squeezing and pulling and pushing. So for the upper body, we squeeze the steering wheel and then we're going to pull. See that? Pull up. Whoo, yeah. And I can already feel this. You're going to feel this in your lats. You'll feel it in your triceps and your biceps. You'll feel some in your core. And I recommend counting breaths because it is, for isometrics, it is really easy to just hold your breath and not breathe. You don't want to do that. You want to breathe. So I advocate counting breaths when we do this exercise. So for the upper body, we pull and breathe through the nose. You're pulling really hard and pushing, and breathe out slowly. And again, inhale. And you're gripping the steering wheel. It's like a death grip on that steering wheel, and you're pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling. That's the top half. to really make this a comprehensive mini workout, really, add your lower half. And with that, you take your feet, put your feet so that your toes are facing forward, and you are going to drive your heels. I don't know if you can see that, but that's with my feet just on the floor, and boop, you can see how my muscles tightened there when you drive your heels into the floor. And that is going to work your hamstrings in the back. It's going to work your quads and your glutes, and again, your core. So we'll put all of those together, the top and the bottom. And I'm going to go for 3 breaths. I know I can do it longer than that, but for video, you don't need to sit there watching me breathe. So we'll give this a try. Ready? So hands, feet are down, and you want to feel like you press your heels. It's like Fred Flintstone trying to stop the car pressing, okay? You really want to press the heels. You keep your knee bent, your heel is under your ankle, and your ankle is under your knee. But you push that your heel down for all you've got. So here we go. Woo! I'm a little red-faced. So you can really feel it, and my pulse is, oh yeah, it's ticking away. I really increased my pulse, and I can feel my breath too. The great thing about this, and this is not going to replace a dedicated resistance or strength training exercise, but it's something to add in. And it's something also to remember just for those days when you feel like, I just don't have time to do any of that. Well, you might have time when you get into the car to take a few breaths while you're doing these muscle contractions. And I am not joking, you will feel it. So I would encourage you, if you're not doing any kind of resistance training whatsoever, then to do 1 set of these with just 1 breath, and then build up slowly. And this works great with my new free program, a gift that I want you so much to have, because you know what, ladies, all of these health tips and tricks and hacks and practices, all of them, none of them are going to work unless we make them habits. All we have is just a collection of holistic stuff, and it's a matter of doing it and making it a habitual part of our day. And so that's why I want to give you my new kit. It's called the Habits That Stick Kit, and it comes to you in 3 parts. And I basically I coach you through a way to be able to make habits stick for life. These are the kinds of habits we want to stick for life, right? So one of the reasons why this works so well with the approach is that with the Habits That Stick approach is that it's a very small habit that you're doing, and it also stacks on to another habit. So getting in your car and putting on your seatbelt can be an automation trigger to do this exercise. Yeah, it's as simple as that. And before you know it, you'll probably want to move on to other muscle building, muscle training, resistance training activities. But you'll also always then you'll have a little bit of muscle that you've already worked on with this very simple exercise. So, okay, I think that was it. It was a weird one, right? In the car. But you know, it's all about being aware of what we can do to move our bodies every day. That's really what it's about. So, wishing you well for the rest of your day and for the week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.